Welcome to The Average Rook. We are playing
The Hidden
Library, an indie 2D point-and-click adventure developed and published by Ravencliff Games. You play as Elena, a child living in southern Russia in early 2000s, who discovers a library hidden by her late grandfather, full of literature that was apparently banned by the government during the Soviet era. And your task is to explore them and uncover secrets. This is only a demo, but I'm excited to give this a go, and I want to thank Mooncat Games for gifting me a review key for the demo. So let's get to it. New game. Slot 1, start a new game, yep. I have no idea how long this game is going to be, but we'll see. Okay. Sorry, sweetheart, I couldn't find anything else like it. I even asked our senior librarian. She says she's worked here for over 30 years, and she's never heard of such a book. That's unfortunate, but thank you so much for helping me find that. I probably took up half of your day. Oh, don't worry about it. I even got curious about how rare it could be. Our archive isn't that big, but we have quite a lot of fiction, and I see you're a bit down. It seems to be running on auto. You know, dear, you should ask your family. Maybe it's something from the family archive. Since you say your grandfather read it to you as a child, that means the book was definitely at home. Of course, I haven't even asked my grandmother yet. Oh, well, okay, I wasn't expecting that. I'm straight here from school to look. Thank you again, Miss... It's running a little bit too quick for me to narrate. I wonder if there's like a... There should be like a button on this that can turn auto on or off. Phew, I spent so much time in the library, I didn't even find anything. Mrs. Morozov was right. I need to ask Grandma. She must remember something about Grandpa's stories. Whoops. Looks like she's busy right now. I'll tidy up a bit in the meantime. If Grandma sees the mess I've made on the desk, she'll give me a real scolding. No chance of searching books then. Okay, the music is a little bit loud. I might need to turn it down just a little bit more. So let's take a look around. So this is Elena, that's us. We can only move around by clicking on things. There it is, I was looking all over it at school today. I have no idea what I got. But I can press I for the inventory, so what is this? A hairpin. A delicate hairpin that might come in handy for picking locks. Oops. Alright, can we click on anything else? Like, what is this mug of mold? How's my greatest experiment doing? You've grown so much. Sometimes I feel like you're just about to say your first words. Come on, say, Mama. A more thoughtful silence. That's right, stay quiet. Otherwise I won't be able to save you from Grandma. Okay, what else? This music is so damn loud. Okay, it's still a little bit loud, but I don't manage to save it. Kind of click on any of the pieces here. Kind of click on that, and that. There's something over here that I can apparently click onto. The desk itself. Let's see. Mug. Wait, what are we doing? Oh. What are we... Can we just stack it like that? Is that what we do? What exactly are we doing right now? I don't like it. So I guess we have to do this in a certain order. Well, I guess that works. So what would be the next one? Maybe this? It doesn't quite sit. I guess that works. Nothing really sits in it. So I guess we just have to somehow balance this, but I don't think how that... Okay, I see. This is some sort of mini-game. And I guess we can't move anything else. Why does that turn upside down? Move the other way, goddammit. And now I've just... Well, it's stuck there. I guess that's fine. That can't... But once we throw it, it resets anyway. We might have to make it the same one. I just wish it wasn't... Oh, come on, just cooperate. Come on, turn it over, and now I've just knocked the... There we go, that will sit in like that. I'm just gonna have to bug it. And, oh, it's starting to fall out. If I just, oh dear. Oh, okay. If this is going to, okay, that's the smallest one. What about this one? That's sort of the same size. This is the biggest one, so that has to probably go in first. And then maybe this one. Or maybe this is even bigger. Okay, let's go with this one first. And then maybe this one. Stop tilting around like that. You're being a nuisance. God damn, why is this... Okay, I need an instant solve button if I want to collect some of the stuff on here. Okay, get in, get in, get in. I guess that'll do. Come on, rotate a little bit. Rotate a little bit, rotate the other way, rotate the other way. I just knocked it over. Okay, come on. Alright. Why does it do that? I just want the little slip of paper that's over here and it's not giving it to me. And also this would help too. Why does it always do that? Gotta be careful or else it'll knock it over. I'm getting sick of this right now. Can I get out of this? No, I cannot. I have to actually solve this puzzle. This is the most grueling puzzle I've ever had to solve. Why do you rotate so much? Is it just... Wait, is it dependent on where I click from it? Alright, that'll sit, I suppose. Wait. So I guess it is dependent on where I click. So I gotta click in like dead center for it to work. Otherwise, we're in trouble. There. Dead center. If I can just jam it in. That'll probably do as long as it doesn't move. Oh, no. Come on. That'll have to do. I think, no. Oh, you are really pushing my buttons. Focus. No, that's not enough. Come on. Just need to stack it nice and tight. And then the last one, no. Hopefully it just sits in there. 2, 1. That's good. Oh my god. All I wanted was just a little slip. Now the slip of paper is gone, so I don't know what we collected. Lena, dear, back again and locking yourself up in your room without a word? Come to the kitchen. Lunch is almost ready. Okay, that was annoying. Okay, let's get to the kitchen and talk to Grandma, I suppose. Do we need to click anything that is here? We don't need to go to the doors. We don't need anything in the cabinets, and we don't need anything that's up there yet. But apparently somewhere in this house is a hidden library, and we won't find out until a little bit later. Guess we'll just pick up whatever we can pick up. And I'm assuming this is the direction to... Or maybe it isn't. Do we need to use... We can't even access our inventory, and... We seem to be a little bit stuck. Okay, now we're good. I just had to save, get out of the main menu, and now we're good to go. So how do we... Grandma doesn't like it when someone comes into her room, so that's Grandma's room. I'm assuming this is maybe our grandfather's room? No, that's apparently the kitchen. I have no idea how it was the kitchen, but okay.
Lena, where have you been wandering all day? I was starting to think you wouldn't make it back in time for lunch. You could have at least warned an old lady that you'd be late.
Sorry, Grandma. I stopped by the city library after school. Thought I'd ask a quick question and head home. But in the end, the librarian and I ended up digging through the entire archive.
Goodness, what were you looking for that had you turning the whole library upside down? Although, hold that thought. If I keep listening to your stories now, my soup will boil over. Set the table in the meantime. We'll eat first, and then you can tell me everything.
Okay, so how do we set the table? What do we need to click on? Maybe just the table itself? I'm guessing this is some sort of minigame. Yeah, I guess this will do. So obviously, a plate each. A cup each. Napkins. Okay, it gives me a guide this time. And then, how does this go? So knife, spoon on one side, and then fork next to it. Knife, spoon, and then... Hold on, can we move that a little bit closer? There we go. Then fork. Not certain that that's... Oh, there we go. And now we just chop some bread. Then we put that over there. And how do we... Okay, we guess we just do that. Nice. This is kind of interesting. And then we just drag it back over to this, and then pour that. Searching for answers is important, but lunchtime is sacred. Grandma, everything's ready.
Thank you, dear. Everything's fresh and hot. Let's sit down quickly.
Okay. What do we just... What do we do? We just put this back over here? I'm not certain what we're supposed to be... Oh, we just do that. Okay. So... Do we just go talk to Grandma?
Now tell me everything nice and slow. What was so important that you made a librarian work overtime?
We got an assignment at school to write about the most memorable book we've ever read. I overheard the other girls talking about their choices, and honestly, all of them were boring. Then I remembered a book Grandpa used to read me when I was little. I bet no one else in my class even knows about it.
Oh, he read you all sorts of things. You always wanted a new story, so he probably made up tall tales on the spot.
No way! It was definitely a real book. It had such a beautiful cover with golden swirling letters on the spine. It was my absolute favorite.
Well, you even remember the cover in detail. You know, Nikolai Petrovich had a knack for collecting rare and unusual books, unpublished manuscripts, writing from his author friends, even unwanted literature he snuck in quietly.
Grandma, what does unwanted literature mean?
Well, books that weren't allowed. Back then, times were strict. I never let your grandpa keep those out on the shelves. Too many curious eyes around.
So where did he put them all?
Who knows? Maybe he stashed them up in the attic. I haven't been up there in years. Whatever's gathering dust in those boxes, I can't even remember anymore.
Grandma, can I check the attic? I promise I'll be super careful, and I'll put everything back exactly as it was.
You only show this kind of enthusiasm when you're up to something. All right. I used to love digging through old family treasures myself as a kid. Here, take this too. It might have fallen out of an album somewhere.
Yay, thank you so much.
Go on, before I change my mind. Just look at all these dirty dishes.
Oh, I'm done here. Gotta go. Okay, so we go up to the attic and try to find these books. Alright, so let's go up to the attic and hopefully nothing bugs out. And do we just pull on the cord? I guess that's just as easy as that. Wow, so much dust. Okay, so what do we got here that we can sift through? Can't look at the shelf. I guess we just go further forwards. We might have to click on a desk or something. Nope, further forwards we go. Let's see. No, nothing of the sort. There's gotta be something that we can click on. Let's move a little bit further this way. Nothing of the carpets, nothing on the shelf. I don't know if we're supposed to be hitting a light switch or something. Makes me think that we should be doing that. But so far, oh. Okay, so I'm able to click on that, but it's not giving me the click. What about this? There we go, just a little more. Got it, hook, line, and sinker. So why did the other bits have the click, like, mouse icon, but these ones don't? And Grandma wonders why I love spy movies. So we gotta work out how to do this. Bond. James Bond. Alright, so we've got some literature here. Some of it is newspapers. Today I attended another meeting of our book society. This place has become a true refuge for me. Here, writers gather who, like me, refuse to accept the poverty of ideas imposed by censorship. We meet in an old mansion on the outskirts of the city, with a dim glow of lamps and the scent of aged pages wrap us in an air of secrecy. Each of us brings books in our hands and stories in our hearts, written in the shadows. Our library grows with each passing day. At times like this, I feel that we are not just writers, we are rebels, stubbornly defending the free flight of thought. Here in our little circle, we create a world free of fear, and I know this is only the beginning. People will hear us. Caption: since time immemorial, books have shaped humanity. And there's the piece. And I guess we piece it all together. That goes there. Then this goes in onto the side, and then this goes over here. So I guess this is the old mansion. Caption: Den of Words. Wait a minute, I know this mansion. It was boarded up ages ago. Grandpa wrote that they built their secret library there. Maybe it's still there, unless some kids turned it all into scrap paper. Well, no harm in trying. This mystery is way more interesting than my school essay. If I leave now, I'll make it back in time for dinner. Well, that's assuming that we do make it back in time. Well, let's see how we get out of this house. Oh. No, let's, do we just click on that? Okay, I would love the clicky thing, but whatever. Let's go and try to get out of this place to find the mansion. Maybe we need to talk to Grandma first. Let's see if Grandma will have anything to say about us going there. Nope, she won't. So I guess we'll just go out by ourselves. So I'm assuming the front door is probably this one all the way over here. We'll just make sure. For some reason, we don't have any text for the umbrella, which is kind of interesting. And we can actually make something. So how do we actually make something? I have no idea, but for some reason, the umbrella is the only one that has the clicky icon. All right, doesn't matter. Let's. I'm assuming this is out the door. Grandma, I'm going for a walk. I'll be back for dinner. Okay, Lenochka. Don't be late and don't mess around. All right, I'm straight out the door, and then we just go straight to the mansion. Yep, this is the place. Okay. There's a little cat there. Or some kind of animal. What's this? Oh my gosh! Oh, it is a cat. What a cat. Impressive. This gave me so much, Mr. Cat. Alright, no need to apologize. I botched in first. Huh? What do you have there in your paws? Well, it's not in their paws, it's in their mouth. Well, there it goes. Alright, I'll offer you a deal you can't refuse. Just stay put, sir. So, do we have anything for it? So we're gonna have to find something for the cats if we want whatever is inside its little mouth. Hopefully there will be something on the side. We might have to go through here to find it. Okay, this kind of reminds me of like the old Mattias Skutnik games. What's this? What? Oh, do we have to move it through? Okay. So somehow we're supposed to move it through here. So what is the... Okay, this seems to be a very weird... How are we supposed to fit it through? It's impossible. How are we supposed to rotate? Oh, okay. Alright, this demo really needs instructions on how we accomplish these puzzles, because apparently you press the A or D. Yeah, you press the A or D to rotate it. That's how you get through. And then you just move it through to the hand. So, is there anything else that we can pick through while we're here? Can we go through this window? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, but I think we've grabbed something. So what is it that we grabbed? Catnip. That's apparently catnip. Okay. I suppose the cat will love this. Alright, cat, we've got something for you. And I think you're gonna like this as soon as I can... Okay, it looks like I can't use the inventory when I'm in these screens. Or it's bugged up. Okay. Okay, back. Let's try it. Okay, it seems that the inventory is kind of bugged up for some reason. Okay, will this work now? Nope. And it seems that every time I press the inventory button, it keeps getting bugged up on here. Like, once I press the inventory button, it's like I'm stuck on the window for some reason. And it won't let me exit. I have to go back into the main menu. I have no idea how to pass. I don't know how to pass this. Oh, we just have to click on the note itself. We don't have to go into the inventory screen. That is confusing, to say the least. But at least we've got the letter now. So, before I do anything, I'm going to make sure that I've saved. And then I'm going to press the inventory button. And now we're able to use it for some reason. So it seems that if there's a point where we're not supposed to be in the inventory screen to do whatever the heck we need to do, every time we press the inventory button, it bugs up. But now we've got some kind of code. Crumpled paper. This crumpled piece of paper seems unnecessary. Wait a minute, I've seen these symbols before. We might have seen the symbols if we went to the door. Let's see. No. Well, I've not seen the things before. So I don't know what the heck you're talking about. Also, there was something there. What the heck? Maybe that's for whatever's here. Let's see, rusty pruners, a tool for cutting branches, so it looks a bit unreliable now. I don't know what to make use of it. What about this? Okay, that's apparently still working. Okay, that's fine. Click this, move that, none of that. Looks like it's not nailed shut from the inside, but it's definitely locked. But we're able to go inside, I suppose. Okay, let's take a little bit of a look around. Can't click on any of these. The bus doesn't do anything. We've got one door that has paws on it, one door that's open, and one door that's shut. So I guess we'll move into the one that's open. What the heck is going on here? What is this nonsense? Such poor timing. The ball is upon us, and this girl scared everyone away. Calm down, you old grumber. Don't frighten our guest. My dear, your arrival was expected, though far too sudden. I fear you've scared off all my dearest friends. What, you mean the ghost that just appeared for just a brief second? Exactly. We're out of time. The guests have vanished, and our queen still isn't ready. What a disgrace. Young lady, I'd be most grateful if you could do us a small favor. Gather our mismatched company back at the table. Trust me, they won't resist a personal invitation, and while you're at it, make sure our ball queen shines tonight. Believe me, a worthy reward awaits you for your efforts. Wonders happen at our ball. This is insane. Where am I? A ball? Guests? Thought the building was abandoned. What is this, a Magician's Theaters Club? But maybe if I help them, I'll learn more about the library? And I have no other options. I think I'm lost. What a performance. Now there are invitations, too. They lost all discipline. If I were the master, I'd stomp and growl. They'd all come running like puppies. No helping it. What was ordered must be done. But I know our bunch. A letter won't do. You need to butter them up with little gifts. You'll find something they like in their rooms. Once you do, talk to the Raven and he'll deliver them in perfect style. Hurry, time is of the essence. Well, they sure like giving orders. Go find something, but what exactly? Okay, that was it. I was thinking there was a big, like, stranger danger from there. I don't know if we just, like, entered a book or if there was some people. I don't know. But that was kind of okay. I do have a bit of an issue regarding some of the mechanics on there. There needs to be tooltips for all of the puzzles that we do in there. And also, the inventory needs a little bit of polish because it keeps bugging up the game. And there was a point where somehow when I loaded in, I was outside and then I had to keep walking. But I don't know what that was. The story needs to be fixed up a little bit, but apart from that, it seems to be pretty interesting. And if you'd like to check this out, I will put a link in the description for you to check it out on Steam. So, thank you so much for stumbling onto one of the most average gaming channels out there. Like and subscribe for more, check the corresponding playlist, any of the recommended, or any of the links below. I'm the Average Rook, and I shall see you in the next episode. Until then, take it easy, and have a good rest of the day.